streets. Oh my goodness, you guys. Mm, mm. These YouTube streets has been wild this morning. Uh, Kuvuta Kiti Kachini Tuli Kumpumzika Kuwa na Wewe ni Furaha. Yo, shout out to the chat, shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. Yo, these YouTube streets have been live and on fire this morning. It's been on fire. It's been on fire for a couple of hours. Been on fire for a couple of hours. I'm not going to be up here that long, but I just wanted to say that before I say anything else. This is your home girl, Barbosa. No. 4, Westchester County, New York, aka the BT1000, aka the Jeeper Creeper on this shit, aka Lucy the Vampire, aka the German Shepherd in the goddamn room. Yo, shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. Yo, the YouTube streets has been on fire all morning. The YouTube streets has been on fire all morning. Iceberg Thoughts went live today, and he had Kwame Brown on the panel, Kev Lowe, Suge, and a few other people on the panel. He also had Ronald Jones on the panel, G Money on the panel. G Money was only there for a little while. Someone paid $50 for him to be dropped. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yo, the YouTube streets is on fire. It's definitely on fire. I have to say that. I have to say it. And I don't remember not one woman hitting that panel. I don't remember not one woman saying anything negative in the chat. Because I was in the chat for a little while. And Iceberg did his show. He did it. You know, I don't see eye to eye with Iceberg all the time. I don't agree with a lot of stuff that he does. But today, his panel was on fire. It was on fire. That's the only thing I can say. I can't say no more, no less. The only thing I can say is in the words of Spanish and Swahili. Nini kuzimu kila wakati. Nini kuzimu kila wakati. Nini kuzimu kila wakati. Nini kuzimu kila wakati. And the only thing I saw that was happening on that panel was cocotazo, 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 cocotazo. I saw that. So kuja na mimi kula chakula miji baridi. Twendi zetu. Marafiki yangu. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. It is what the fuck it is. If you're new to the channel, if you're a new subscriber, old subscriber, the only thing I can say to you is karibu ni umbani ke wangu kuvuta kiti kachini tulia kumpumzika kuwa na wewe ni furaha. Na kushukuru unakaribishwa hapa kila wakati. Yo, today was a day. Today was a day. I wish I would have put in the right title for this video. Nini kuzimu kila wakati. Que carajo. Que diablo. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, lo siento, no es culpa, es mío. Where am I? Estoy aquí donde nada nunca se pasó. So it is what it is. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yo, the YouTube streets been on fire most of the weekend. I'm not a news reporter, but I do have my own opinion. I do have my point of view. And Kwame Brown, I don't care what nobody say, Kwame Brown, all roads lead back to Kwame Brown. All roads lead back to Kwame Brown because Kwame Brown had doxed Farmer Nancy. Kwame Brown and Kev Lowe doxed Farmer Nancy 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow morning will make 2 weeks that Farmer Nancy and her friend was doxed by Kev Lowe and Kwame Brown and everybody else that wanted to get in Farmer Nancy's business. They don't want to help. They don't want to do anything about farm work or farmland or getting farmland or leasing anything as far as a farm is concerned, but they want to criticize and critique everything. Yo, shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. It is what it is. Hey, what's up, Just Jay, Purple Heart Podcast? What's up, Mrs. V? Yo, Mrs. V, you was in there for a little while over there at Iceberg. I was in the bushes for a little bit, but when I saw Kwame Brown come to that fucking panel with his fucking lies, I saw, oh, he had ears up there. Kwame Brown, it was ears. It was Suge. It was T.Y. Ray. It was a few people on his panel today. Y'all need to go over there and look at what Iceberg did, how it ended, because I don't think Iceberg was able to end his show like the way he wanted to end it once Kwame Brown came onto the stage. And this is what I'm saying about those that were Kwamites in the past. They are all, twisted and turned with Kwame Brown. But only Soto Nation would know the true truth about Kwame Brown. This man was using cut-up T-shirts for toilet paper. This man, Kwame Brown, is a deadbeat father. This man, Kwame Brown, lost $17 million to Merrill Lynch. That's why he wants to sit around the everyday working Joe and Jane on these YouTube streets. That's what I see about Kwame Brown. That's what I see about him. And he's an undercover yag. Yes, there is a thing where men can get married to women or be dating women and have children and give the girlfriends or their wives give birth to these children, and then later on down the road those children have grandchildren. So yeah, there are a lot of down low brothers in the world, and most of them are celebrities, so-called celebrities, and then we got the regular niggas on the street. I definitely wasn't expecting him to hit the panel. Yes, everyone had hit the panel. Ears had hit the panel first because Ears wanted to get up there and talk with Iceberg about what they were talking about. Okay, as soon as Kwame Brown showed up, all of a sudden, all that tough talk and all this other kind of talk died until other people had hit the link. Other people had came onto the panel. Shout out to the chat. That's the way I saw it. That's the way I fucking saw it. Ronald Jones had hit the panel a little later on. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah. So, yeah. It was very interesting. I didn't expect it to be that interesting. I didn't. And I was surprised I was even able to tippity type into the comment section, but I was able to tippity type and I was able to express my feelings and my thoughts about Kwame Brown and how I think that he and his family, they love to dox people, because Kwame Brown and Kev Lowe sat on a panel 2 weeks ago planning on how to dox Farmer Nancy. Yes, they did. And then Kev Lowe, he went on Farmer Nancy's other social media accounts, and he ended up doxing not only Farmer Nancy, but her friend, who is a retired police officer. So Kev Lowe is in a lot of trouble. And so is KB, because KB had paid Kev Lowe to attack Farmer Nancy. Shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets, and that's exactly what the fuck happened. What's up, Kiss My Cheeks? I hope you loved your song, baby girl. Shout out to Mrs. V for letting me know that Kiss My Cheeks was in the building. Kiss My Cheeks is in the building. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah. I was so shocked at what I've been hearing on these YouTube streets. Today, yesterday, the day before that. I said, what's going on these YouTube streets? Yeah, Kiss My Cheeks. I made a song about you, baby girl. Child, I heard they got a picture of you floating around. But I heard that you were a cutie. You're a shorty. You're a young tenderoni. That's what I heard. I didn't see the picture. I ain't got to see the goddamn picture. I said, I ain't got to see no goddamn picture of this woman. But I'm not going to be up here very long. But I just wanted to come through on the YouTube streets and let everybody know what my opinion was, what my point of view, my random thoughts. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my support team. You know, one of my support team members got in touch with me a little bit earlier, not this morning, but this afternoon. And, you know, I'm going to have to talk with that particular team support member. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Hey, what's up, baby girl? Hold on. Daria, yeah, what's up, baby girl? It's good to see you. Shout out to you. Good to see you. Hope everything is well with you. Hope everything is well with everyone on these YouTube streets, because the YouTube streets has just been set on fire once again. Another atomic bomb has invaded, has hit the YouTube streets. It has hit the streets and boulevards of Kwame Brown, has hit the streets of Iceberg Avenue, has hit the street of Ears to the streets. Kev Lowe came up there with his punk ass. I can't stand K-Flo. I cannot stand K-Flo because K-Flo is a hater. He is a hater. He is someone that can be bought and paid for. He will sell his soul to the devil to get a few dollars. That's what he would do. Because he took money from a beautiful one. He took money from Kwame Brown because Kwame Brown paid K-Flo to attack Farmer Nancy. Yes, he did. K-Flo said it out of his own mouth that Kwame Brown paid him to go after Farmer Nancy. Shout out to Farmer Nancy for standing 10 toes down and tampering these niggas down. Yeah, she cocoa-tasseled K-Flo and let him know. She let him know. You don't play with me and my homegirl running these farms. You don't play. And K-Flo doxed a retired police officer. So those people are looking for K-Flo. Oh, yes. He gonna have to face some kind of retribution for doxing Farmer Nancy and her friend. Why would a grown man get on other social media platforms to contact Farmer Nancy's friend? And when he did that, Farmer Nancy's friend let him know the business. She lit into his black flat ass. There's a lot of men in the deep South, certain parts of the segregated South, because a lot of them got that segregated mindset. She let them know the business. She let him know, look, X, Y, and Z. And he got so scary and tried to go to his channel and try to give a weak apology. That's why I talk about beta males and those dweebs, the drop shot, the no-name, the all-brand, the drag nasty bitch-ass niggas on this platform. That's why I talk about them like that. So shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. This is your homegirl, Barbosa, the BT 1000. And don't nobody attack none of my people. Because I've been a supporter of Farmer Nancy for years. Y'all don't know how deep it go. For years and years. Shout out to the chat. Just like I support a lot of other different people on this platform. And people don't know. They think, oh, Arabia only been there a couple of months. No. Go back in time. Because if I've been inclined and friendly with other YouTube creators, don't you know that I'm still over there with Farmer Nancy? I don't care who chat I sit in. I don't care what link I hit. Whoever been with me for 5 years. Deeper than that. It go deeper. Because I can name some subscribers that been subscribed to me since the first day I ever even thought about going live. I got some people that been with me for years and years. And I didn't know they'd been with me that long. Until one day, one of them let me know. She said, I saw you in Miss 504 chat, brown skin lady chat. I remember when you was over there with Tommy Sotomayor. It go deeper. People been knowing me long time, almost 10 years. I say some people been knowing me 5 years. Some people on this app been knowing me for 10 years, 11 years. Shout out to the chat. It's been a long time. Long time. Yeah, that's all the thing I came to say. Yo, shout out to Miss V, and shout out to everyone that came in my chat. Shout out to Just Jay, aka Purple Heart Podcast, that came into the chat moderating for me. Shout out to all my moderators, whether they be here or not. Those that are here are here. Those that are not here would catch the replay. I'm thinking of new idea on how to celebrate the 500 subscribers, because I reached that before on my bigger channel, the channel I don't use anymore, the channel that went to war with almost everybody on this platform at one time or another, and my other channels. So shout out to the people that were subscribed to those channels. And some of those people have found me on this channel. Shout out to you. Welcome to this channel. Unakaribishwa hapa kila wakati. Karibu ni umbani kwangu kuvuta kiti kachini, tulia kumpumzika. Kuwa na wewe ni furaha. Na kushukuru. Jifurahishe. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Shout out to the YouTube streets. It is what it is. It is a pleasure to be with you all on this wonderful Sunday afternoon. I want to shout out to everyone that has donated to the Cash App. Donated to the Cash App. Those that hit the like button. Coco Tasso, the like button, please. On your way in and on your way out. Like and share the video. That's the only thing I ask. If you don't donate, like and share the video. Peace. We out of here. I want to thank everyone for coming in. I want to thank everyone. I'm thanking you from the bottom of my Cape Verdean heart. I want to thank you. 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 Asante sana. Asante sana na kushukuru. Asante sana na kushukuru. It's always a pleasure. Unakaribishwa hapa kila wakati. You are always welcome here. You're always welcome. Peace.